Hey, stop Acation. Acation, is that how you pronounce it? No. Yeah, normally the algorithm doesn't send out the message for like 5 minutes, I think, for live stream. Luckily, you're here early. It usually takes like 5 minutes for people to come in. The algorithm is always delayed. Oh, okay. Stop action. So that's your name. So this is the half track that Connor sent me. I made a few modifications to it. Oh, the algorithm's always behind. It's just I figured it out now. It's always delayed. So you can't be rushing into things. All right. So this my instructions. Man, I've been collecting so much instructions for Kobe. Yeah. So it used to be like this, right? I made a few modifications to it. See the difference. And I might do a modification. See, this is how it's supposed to look like. That's the picture of it. Mine looks different. I changed it. I didn't have to do any other modifications on the inside, so it still fits the Mega figures. Where is Mega? Come on, I just need some soldiers. Ah. There you go. This is my 29th division. They fit in there, no problem. No, it's still the same. I just made a couple tweaks to it. It's still the same one. All right. We'll put that in the background. Well, anyways, in that package that Connor sent me, it also had another package at the same time. So this is a note he wrote. Sorry, but 2 pieces are missing. One put 2 on. I don't know what that means. I hope you have fun. Greetings from Germany. 1 or 2 pieces are missing. Hopefully it's not like these are old sets, so I probably have spare parts lying around. The new sets for Kobe, if you're missing any parts, you basically can't complete it because they got so many unique parts. All right, I'm finally gonna open this. I wonder from what year this is. 2016? That's far, yeah. That is far. Huh, these are older sets. I wonder how old these are. It looks like that is the Opel Blitz. Well, that is the Opel Blitz. But it looks different than the one I got. You can see it has like those 2 windows. That means it's at least 8 studs wide for the cabin, while this is 7. So it's larger. This is 1/28 scale. This is the one I wanted. but this is the one they had available in like Amazon. 135 scale is very tiny. .135 scale is very tiny. I guess it's the same size, but you can't fit a guy in there. These are all my spare heads. I put them in there. Spare body parts. Come on, get in there. Yeah, there's no way to get it in there. It's just too small. You can't even fit, you can hardly even fit Lego in there. 135 is just too small for trucks. All right, so I might as well start building this. So the M10 Wolverine is basically just like a Sherman, but with a bigger cannon. But it is not classified as a tank. It's a tank destroyer. The U.S. Army doctrine didn't classify this as a tank, even though it's using the Sherman body, the chassis. All right, there is. Oh, he even put the number of the bags. That's crazy. All right, let's open up the figures first. I want to get these out of the way. These are like old now. Okay, we have a revolver. It's kind of hard to see. Oh, okay. Still prefer the Mega Bloks version. And then we have a Browning. For some reason, we have... Oh, this is a grease gun. Cool. I did not have a grease gun yet. Hard to see. The M3 grease gun. Okay, so this is new. I haven't had this in my collection. So I will be using this. Where's military? Where's the soldier? So the grease gun is not a weapon that showed up until later. Later in the war. So if you see a grease gun in World War, like let's say D-Day, that's incorrect. It was not made yet. Right. Wow, that actually looks good. The grease gun on this guy over here. The Mega Bloks never made a grease gun, I'm pretty sure. Grease gun had no paint. So gray or silver would be absolutely acceptable if Mega decided to use it to make it, but Mega never made the grease gun. They made the Thompson, even though the Thompson in real life was a very expensive weapon, so only a few people would have it. Oh yeah, the little Fallout guy has the Thompson. The Thompson is in the Fallout game. It's just it looks different. Yeah, Mega really makes. Hey, Angry Potato Tree, what's up? Yeah, Mega. Oh my God, the paint application on these things is good. I think it's the same size. Yeah, it's actually the same size. Well, the grease gun is a small weapon, so it was supposed to be super cheap. All right, we have our little soldiers. Oh, they have a patch. It's hard to tell what that patch is. This is the Armor Division patch. They have a Sergeant and then Armor Division. It's cool that they have some print. They look definitely, the faces look definitely weird, but they do have print. All right, put those guys over there. Oh, this actually has something to put the bullets in. Oh, look, a large kind of round. This is probably for the cannon. Jerry can. A hose. Binoculars. All right, let's start building. Looks like we got a couple people in here. Oh, another round. I might use that for sure. Okay, looks like I don't see very much specialized pieces. This is an older set. I mean, I guess these could be kind of specialized. All right. Piece number one. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. I have to be careful with Kobe because they like to use odd numbers. Looks like the chassis is just black bricks. Oh, look. Oh, cool. So we got a couple people in here. If you guys are in here, make sure to comment. That way I know I'm not just talking to myself. Anyways, have you guys seen the new the new Fallout animation I made? I think I posted it yesterday. We got our little Codsworth. Hey, Connor! Hey, I'm finally building your tank destroyer you sent me. Thank you so much for sending it to me. Just like this half truck, I did figure out a way to use it, you know, having a background. Condren, what did you think about the Fallout animation? Actually, let me tell you. So that animation I started at the end of April 7th. So everything I put in there was from April 7th at the end of the day because that's when I went home and then that's where the package was. So and then it clicked. Maybe I should make a little stop motion before I do a review. I used as much files as I could from the video game, like the voice lines. Okay. Oops. And a 6. Very cool movie. Yeah, I hope it does well. Right now, it's not doing so not doing so hot. I compared it to like the World War II animation, and it's like 600 underneath. So it might be another flop, but oh well. At least it didn't take that long to make. Oh look, engine. This is definitely a custom piece. Anything related to Mega Constructs, it just doesn't do well. Even if it's Fallout, it's crazy. It's like the algorithm doesn't know how to help you. It unless you somehow tag Lego in the thing, so it shows up on the search algorithm. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I may need to change the title a bit. For the missing part, I put a special bag in it. Oh, okay. Let's see. Special bag. Oh, it's probably this bag. Is it this one? If there's anything... Oh, it's probably this one. So if there's anything missing, I'll just figure out how to... Just whatever. I'll figure out a substitute. I'm sure I have some green parts around here. That's not going to stop me. Alright, so it's got 3 of these flaps. So I just looked into the information of the M10 Wolverine. So the Army did not call it the Wolverine. They did not give it that nickname. That's something that they did after the fact. They just called it a TD, so Tank Destroyer. And the chassis is essentially just a Sherman, but the cannon is different. And it was not meant to fight close up. It's like to snipe from far away. All right, what am I missing? Oh, is it possibly this? No, okay, I have it right here. So if I'm missing anything, I'll be like, I assume that's the piece, and then I move on. I'll just find a substitute. All right, cool. So the tires, the wheels. If it's a black piece that's missing, that I actually have lots of Lego, and then it'll be partially counted as Lego. Yeah. Anyways, Carter, how long ago did you get this set? This seems to be. Is this as old as the half truck? Oh, then it tells me to put more of these. It's a small bag, maybe in bag 2. Ah, okay. We'll get to bag 2. I'm still in bag 1, but it looks like this set should not take too long to build. What the heck? Did I do something wrong? Ooh, this one's flipped over. So one side is concave and then the other one is sticking out. Convex. Is it convex? Probably. Luckily, the instructions are clear enough because if not, I'll mess it up. Yeah, so the Fallout animation, my goal was to make as much as I could with it, and I was trying to finish it by Thursday, but I guess Friday is good enough. Oh, brother. Forgot a step. Gotta go back. So it's been a while since I bought from Lego because they don't make the stuff that I'm interested. I'm interested in like war stuff, like World War II, and Lego doesn't really make that. Okay. Maybe this is where the people are supposed to go. Do they? Alright, it doesn't have any hatches, so I don't understand why there's a space. Hey, JF Stop Motion, what's up? You said you got your paints, right? What kind of paints did you get? Alright, so a little trivia. The M10 Wolverine was not really called Wolverine by the Army. It was just simply referred to as a tank destroyer. Did I check out Lego Timmy? You're gonna have to send me the file. Send me the link and I will check it out right now after this thing. I'll even comment. If I type Lego Timmy, a lot of things will show up. So you gotta make it easy for me. You know how common Timmy is? You got white, black, and blue, and green. What type of blue? There's different shades of blue. Which one did you get? Ah, I think I may have... No, it's not this. You have one of these? The M10 Wolverine? I mean, it looks like the Sherman anyways. It's using the same chassis. I wonder how old this set is. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, that one uses 8. Oh, so you got sky blue. What can you do? That's sky blue. That's it's like a lighter shade. Something like this. Probably something lighter than this. So you got sky blue. And you can darken it. Yes, you can darken it with black. You gotta, yeah, you just gotta mix it. We're gonna use these pieces to elevate the chassis. Okay, it looks like there is nothing here, so there should be a gap. All right, gotta make sure it's in. If I'm not mistaken, this Kobe comes with 2 soldiers, a Thompson, and a revolver. You are right! You, sir, are correct. But the Thompson is actually a grease gun. This is what a Thompson. So, tank, people, so, and this is, it has the, what's it called? The Armor Division patch. Little print. This is a grease gun, so it's an M3 grease gun. This came after, like, later in the war. So, if you, in the movies, if you see the grease gun, and it's like D-Day, that's a no-no. That's incorrect. That gun wasn't even, the gun wasn't even done yet. They were still in production. They were still trying to produce it. All right, so. So, whatever this is, it's after D-Day. Okay, step 10. Oh, no way. Okay, so it tells me to... I done messed up. I messed up. There needs to be a gap. So, there needs to be a gap here for some reason. I guess we'll figure out why. Good thing I look back so I don't have to backtrack that much. And it tells me to flip it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lego Timmy, what's up? Okay, now I have your link, so now I can look at it. You bought it in 2020. Okay. So where did you buy it? A lot of air in the middle. Okay. So you know what? They probably did that for a reason. Maybe it's to save on space, or maybe, hey, maybe the actual tank actually had holes in it. You know, never know. You never know. Maybe it is true. All right. They were trying to make it lighter. Step 10. Step 10. One, two, three. Oh, you have a video. Okay. So there is, it's like a review, right? Your video? So I tried looking for this set. It's like a lot of the old Kobe sets are really hard to get. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's probably it. Yeah, so when I learned the hard way that if when it comes to Kobe and there is a pre-order or like it's in stock, you don't wait. You don't wait. I have made that mistake of I'll just wait till it goes. I'll just wait. And then like it's gone and then once it's retired and it's either going to go up in price if it's something that was mass produced or like you just can't find it at all. Like these really old sets, you literally cannot find it. There's like no listings on eBay or anything. Even if you wanted to pay a lot. Even if you're willing to spend on it, you can't even find it. 1, 2, 3, 4. The mats broke easily. So what is the mats? Do you mean the treads? What do you mean by mats? Oh, the treads. Okay. These treads, are you saying these are the same treads? I'm pretty sure. So you're saying these treads break easily? Okay, I'll be sure to be careful with them then. I'm pretty sure it uses the same treads. Yeah, it looks like the same mold. Yeah, it uses the same tread. So, thanks for letting me know. I don't want to learn the hard way. Hey, but at least they're better than the Mega Bloks treads that they use. That was rubber. Oh my god, those are atrocious. You don't even do anything to them, and they just dry rot. Rubber is just not a good material to use if longevity is what you want. All right, what is next? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 2 8s. All right. Step 13. Looks like this set doesn't have a lot of steps. Oh, it tells me to put the engine. If this is the engine, that means this must be the front. No, it still goes like this. Hopefully I don't break it. I'll try to be careful. Where's this green piece supposed to go? Did I forget something? Here I go again. What did I forget? One, two. That seems. This is an 8. I'll just put it to the side. Maybe it's for the future. Maybe it's. There's a specific part of this tank that fits with the RPG missiles. Oh, maybe the cannon. All right, next is bag 2. That's bag 3. All right, bag 2. This is the bag that supposedly has missing parts. We'll see. If it's missing parts, that'll just be battle damage. No big deal. Oh, okay. So this is what's missing. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll just put that to the side. So he even put substitutes. I have plenty of these pieces. All right, these are Kobe exclusive parts, so if I'm missing those, that's pretty much it. It's just gonna be battle damage. Oh, cool. Even back then, they had print. Huh. Cool. 30 tons. That's cool that it has information on it, so it'd probably go down here. Is it gonna go down there, or is it the back? No, it's in the front. So yeah, it does go here. This is gonna be right there. Okay, next. And the big old sticker right there. Oh my god, sticker, not sticker. Print, big old print. Okay, next is 2 4x8s. Oh, right here. Yeah, that's. There you go. Okay, so I take it he's saying 1 times 1 times plus 1 instead of a 3. I bet this is the piece that's missing. All right. Looks like he's got some substitutes. I actually have just straight up a black 3x1. So I bet this goes right here. Did I get it right, Connor? Did I get it right? Was this the missing piece? I'm just taking a guess. You'll send it on Instagram? Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. All right. Got to make sure all the pieces are flush. There's no air gaps. Aside from the air gaps that were designed to be there. All right, so it looks like we're making the front part. Yeah. No, the back. We're making the back. One, two, three, four, five, six. Six and six. And that specialized hinge piece. Oh, that's already assembled. Sweet. This is a specialized hinge piece. So Kobe likes to use this. Kobe uses this part for like hinges because it goes both ways. That's what they use for the. I remember seeing this part used on the Corsair, the F4U4. How it bends its wings is because of this piece. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I gotta find the 6. 1 by 1. 6 by 1. I mean, 6 by 1. Oh no, I dropped something. I found it. There it is. Next. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, hopefully Mega gives us more Fallout figures. Maybe if that video has lots of success, maybe they'll be enticed to make some more. But I feel like Mega's not gonna produce any more Fallout. That would be dumb, but that's probably what's gonna happen. They have a lot of potential and a lot of potential to make money. It's like Mega is allergic to money. I don't know, Mattel, Mega, whatever they want to call themselves. I need another one of those. That is definitely a unique part. There it is. Oh yeah, they have Fallout figures. Mega. I made another one. This guy is I made a custom. Well, do you see that in the background? That's Red Rocket. That's actually the set that comes with this. I just changed the head. It originally comes with the Captain Keys head mold. Oh man, I keep being Butterfingers. I keep dropping stuff. I got it on Target when it first came out. It's super expensive now. Like it's gone up. It wasn't even out. It was supposed. It's supposed to be out last fall. You can see my latest animation uses these figures, so you should check that out. So it looks like you weren't aware of it. It's T800, I guess just the exoskeleton. I just swapped some parts. Let me see. I just swapped a couple of parts to make this. I really want to get more of these, but these are expensive. I bought one set and then the other one I got from China, but they're no longer, they're all sold out. That's why I'm hoping Mega makes more. It makes it does like an easier way to get a bunch of these bodies, because these would be cool to use. At least it could be a different print in the back, but just having the blue bodies, so you can make your own customs without having to spend an arm and a leg. That would be great. Mega, there's money there. All right. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. All right, so 2 6s and an 8. No, oh well, the head is a custom. The body is not a custom. No, I guess the hands are custom as well. They're not really custom. I just have extra hands. I just swapped the hands. I think the hands on the original figure is like too white. You can see the difference right there. See how it's really white? Also, the original head mold's really like white for some reason. But I guess it makes sense since they've been in cryo for years. Okay, so now we're making the front part. So first is this. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Alright, so next. So this is how the front part is designed, how they designed it. Alright, so now yeah, most of the stuff you saw on the animation was a custom. Cactus is here. Hey, Cactus. All right, so it looks like this is a smaller set. I mean, it's not really smaller, but per se. How many pieces does this have? This is an old instruction, so there's no numbers. There's nothing to tell me how many parts does it have. Oh, it doesn't even have a parts list. Or does it have a parts list? It does not actually have a parts list. How were you able to identify which pieces were missing if there's no parts list? So the old Kobe instructions have no parts list. Oh wow, look. That piece is misshapen. But it still worked. This piece seems to be loose, but I guess it's just because it's old. Or maybe it's because of this piece. Let me swap it out. It's supposed to be 8. That's a 10. No, I guess this piece is just seems kind of loose. I will fix that. But not today. That's an easy fix. All right, so next is another hinge piece. Oh, and I put the wrong hinges. Oh, this hinges must be for the side, so I'll put those. That must be for the side armor. Does Mega have a piece like this? It's like a hook. This may be another Kobe exclusive part. Oh, I'm dumb. It is not loose. It's just that I put it on the wrong spot. All right, there we go. So it's not loose. There we go. Your internet was off? Oh. Dang. Oh, that's okay. I thought it was my internet. Hey Connor, I thought it was my internet. You know my internet's always going out. When I see people just when the number the people in here drops to like 0 or 1, it's like, oh, my internet went out. And it kicked everybody out. All right, next is the side armor. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So an 8 and a 10. That is an 8. 2 8s and a 10. Nope, this. Yeah, the old sets seem to. I really enjoyed building these old sets. The problem is like you can't even get them. They're like basically almost impossible to find. I don't know what it. Oh, hey Connor, look at this Opel Blitz. It does not look the same. It looks bigger than what we got over here. You could tell by the windscreen, the windshield. It's got like 2 of these windows instead of 1. So that automatically makes the cab be at least 8 studs wide. Plus another 2, potentially another 2 studs added. So a total of 10. So it's a much larger vehicle just by counting it. This looks so tiny. This looks like a car. This doesn't look like a truck. Opel is the first Kobe set you can see the manuals. You can see on the manuals. Oh, okay. That's crazy. I bet you that thing was more. That old Opel Blitz was cheaper than this 35 scale Opel Blitz. Okay, so okay, carry on. All right, let's move. Let's move on. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That seems like 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The old Kobe sets were 128, nothing else. Yeah, I like the 128. Why did they have to change it? Today's Kobe's 405. Yeah. So you got to put the. You can't put them together because then you can't compare sizes. You have to have the. So that goes to show how large. So this is 128 scale. That means the half truck was a large vehicle. Look how much bigger it is. This is probably not even comically large. This is probably just actually how large it is. Maybe I should look into how really big it, I bet it was huge. Hey, Kwais Udin. I can't pronounce your name. I'm so sorry if I butchered your name. Thank you for the compliment. I hope I pronounced your name. I'm not familiar with that name. I don't think I've ever heard it. Did I pronounce it correctly? Please tell me if I did. If not, correct me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8. That is correct. And then it tells me to flip it over. Nope, don't flip over. Yeah, the M16 probably is large. We just see in the movies and it looks small, right? The M16 is basically the chassis. It's just the M3. It's just they added a little bit more armor and some other stuff, and made it so you can equip it a big ass anti-air turret on it. But it's basically the M3. Okay, so it tells me to. How's it gonna be attached? Oh, so it attaches like this. What should be my first Kobe set? I'm thinking of getting one. Get what's available because these things are pricey. So if you're gonna buy one, you want to not feel ripped off. You know, you know what I mean. I think Connor, since he's from Germany, he's more familiar with Kobe. I personally like the airplanes, so I bought a Corsair. The tanks are kind of the expensive ticket. I think it's their best selling item is the tanks. And if they do have some cheaper options like this is rather cheap. It wasn't that. I think it was $28. So when I saw it's not the size I wanted, I didn't feel bad. It's only $28. But you do not want to spend like $100 on like something that's you're not going to feel comfortable with. One thing is the Kobe sets are very accurate, so for the price, I kind of understand why it's expensive because they did their research. And these are imported. They are not made in the US. All right. And all print. Huh, doesn't want to go in. We'll make it go in. There may be there may be a reason why it doesn't want to go in. Let's check it out. Oh, normally these pieces go together. Maybe there's something in the way. There we go. I just gotta manhandle it. It'll go in. It tells me there's another printed piece, but it appears to be that it's not in here, which I bet that's what this is. Hey Connor, am I right? Is this the missing piece? The print? Okay, next. And then hoses. Look at the smaller bag. Oh, my bad. This one, right? This is the smaller bag. That's what this was in here. So I take it that's the missing piece. Hey, at least you got me a green piece. Thank you. At least you got me something that's the same color. If not, I would have just put like black pieces or something to substitute it. Because I do have black pieces. Black tiles. Cody Brown, how you doing? How'd you find my channel, by the way? You're building the Lego Batman. Lego hasn't made like Lego Batman stuff in Are they doing it this year? Because DC is not doing so well, so they're kind of lowering the amount of DC products that we get. I Man, that's crazy to believe that DC's not doing so good. Okay, what's next? I gotta build this part, the other side. Cool, so they made a hatch so you can see the engine. Alright, I gotta go back. I skipped the entire section. I gotta create the other side of this. The 1x1 tile printed is missing 3, so I gave you 3. Yeah, close enough. Without print. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Where did you get this green piece? Because did you take it from a different vehicle? Oh, that's what this is for. Okay, got it. Wait, get as deer? What does that mean? I probably butchered that. Probably didn't even pronounce it how you're supposed to. Okay, so this is an older Kobe set. This short, what is it called? A short shot. It still functions. Maybe that's why it still passed QA. It partially passed QA. I'll take it. I'll just put it in a spot you can't even see. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. It looks like these older sets do not use that many offset pieces, odd number pieces. That's good. That's kind of what I'm used to. Did I put the wrong part? Huh. Maybe miscalculated here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that's correct. What did I miss? Was it this piece I messed up? It was this piece. Okay, there we go. Or not. Ah, man. Okay. Okay, when was the last time you did a Halo stop motion? That was like last month. And it mega flopped, by the way, guys. It's Halo. Halo's done. Hey, everyone's English is pretty poor, anyways. English is always weird. All right, the quality is still very well. Even the set is almost 10 years old. Yeah, it is. It is good. Good quality. I'll find a way to hide that so it doesn't show. Cause it still clicks, right? It still works. It's just a short shot, just a corner. I'm definitely used to it a lot because I have lots of mega blocks and that sometimes does happen. Okay, so next. What Mega Halo is no more? Mega Halo is they probably still okay. So they probably still have the license, but due to internal issues with Microsoft and Halo Studios, whatever they want to call themselves at this point, maybe they held it off. I can't really confirm or deny it, but I think they're gonna continue the Halo line. It's just that right now it's on hold, pretty much until they can get cleared on the license. Maybe they gotta renew a license. I mean, why wouldn't they? There's no other company that really makes brick build Halo stuff. So why I don't see Mega losing the license to Halo, to be honest. But I think they're on hold, and that's really pissing off people. Cause they're showing off other stuff, and it's like, hey, where's Halo? Just say something. Just say it's on hold or something. Just let the fans know. People will understand. Okay. Okay. One forward. I made a mistake. That ain't new. I only picked up the red rocket. I didn't get the I didn't get the box with all those power armors. I only need one. I only needed one power armor. I gotta take this off. And I cut my nails. No, I can't get it out. There we go. Got it. So, so those sets are a leak. Those sets are a leak, and they are potentially canceled. I tell you something. I know something about the toy world. If you see leaks, you got about 6 months, 3 to 6 months to start seeing it in shelves. If not, those were probably internal production, and then somebody didn't like it, or somebody they showed the product to the retailers. It's like, would you buy our product? How many would you like to buy? And then Walmart or Target said, we don't want any. And that's how stuff gets canceled. So one thing is like Bakugan, we would see leaks, right? And then it's like, hey, how come it's not in shelves? That's why that's why we would always look at the production date. When was it the stamp in the factory? And it's like, you got about 3 to 6 months. If you don't see it, it's basically canceled. That's what I think. Hopefully they don't do that, because people have been wanting whatever. I'm not interested in those sets, by the way, but people have been wanting like diorama sets. They can make their backgrounds or something with. They're finally doing it, and then it gets canceled. That's pretty funny. Those are leaks. Hopefully, they actually go through with it. That would be a smart idea, but you never know. Sweet. Flip it over. Wheel time. And these are already assembled. Thank you, Connor. That saves me time. Okay, so staggered. I wanted to write you on my last comments as the codes to save money. YouTube doesn't want it, so I'll send it to you. Picture per mail. All right. Thank you. You really need those. Exactly. Diorama pieces for that's affordable. That the whole point is like I want something I can mass order and keep the price low because right we're always trying to save money. And it's modular, so you can kind of customize it however you want, reorganize it. Even if you don't like the figures, right? The figures go right in the figures. Those figures will probably be like worthless because if you're able to get a lot of them, that figure is gonna be super common. It's like, oh no, I have a lot of this type of figure. Okay, so I gotta make sure I don't have it the opposite way. Okay, so it looks like it's oriented this way. It's biased towards one side, so you have to pay attention. Because if not, let me do it how if it were to be backwards. If it's backwards, it'll be misaligned. So there's only one way. It's key to be only one direction. Oh yeah, yeah. If only my Target was not ass and Walmart stopped having mega sets. Yeah, that's the problem. Indeed, that is the problem. So the retailers basically control what Mega makes, basically. Because we are not the customer. Mega, the retailers are. Because that's what actually makes the big money. Because they order pallets full of stock, right? To be able to resell it to us. And it's like, for some reason, stores don't want to take a risk on Mega. And you know why? I'll tell you why. Because we always wait till it goes on clearance to buy it. Target and Walmart do not want to lose money, so they're like, this is basically worthless. We can't get rid of it at normal MSRP price, so we lose money. So there is no incentive for the stores to order Mega. We ourselves killed Mega. And the scalpers. Damn scalpers. Damn scalpers. So you can't even get anything because as soon as what little product goes on shelves and people want it's gone. All right, flip it over. It's tread time. But the scalping, that's an issue with everybody. So every community or every like toy community or everything that involves hobby, there's always going to be scalpers trying to make squeeze money out of them. Okay, looks like we have 2 treads here. It's already done. That means I saved so much time. Thank you. This part, putting the treads together, that's time consuming. Alright, I gotta be careful with not breaking this. Whoever said that it's delicate, I will be careful. I will heed your warning. I'll make sure I don't break this. Alright. Okay, that is good. I gotta be careful with this. I do have actually 2 extra tracks, like at least the little pieces. I got it from the other vehicle. Wow. No! No, you weren't kidding it. That's delicate. There we go. Let's try it again. Alright, there we go. Alright, now the final part is the cannon. The reason why they call this a tank destroyer is right here. I'm sorry, but I think you can get the turret done without me. It is 1 o'clock. Hey, see you later, Connor. See you later. Have a good night. Thanks for dropping by. Oh, get out of here. Hey, look at the size difference. Is this guy a short king or no? Even the Halo bodies. This is the Halo body, by the way. It's shorter than the. It's slightly shorter than the Call of Duty. The Call of Duties are taller. I think these guys are exactly 2 inches, and these are 2.1 or 2.2. Actually, we can use the caliper. Where did I put my caliper? So from head to toe, let's assume he's 6 foot. That is 53 millimeters, which is 2.1. If we multiply by 34, that'll give us like 6 feet. Let's say this guy's 6 foot, which the average person is not 6 foot, but we'll just say he's 6 foot for references. So that would make it 134 scale if we do the math. The Call of Duty guys are like 134 scale, which there's nothing that's 134 scale. I don't think there's any sets or Lego or anything that is particularly 134 scale. Is probably just because we can pair it up with something that's 133, 130, and there won't be much of a difference. It's like a perfect scale that you can even combo it 128 and not see much of a difference. Isn't combat height 5'7"? What do you mean? Like your typical soldier? Probably 5, maybe, yeah. Your average person is gonna be like not 6 foot. I'm just using this just to do the calculation and the math. You need to have a baseline, but your average human being will not be 6 foot. All right, am I missing a piece? I am not. Okay, so this is what makes the cannon. So I bet the person's supposed to go in here. So these older sets do not have the information about the vehicle, aside from right here, I guess. Compared to like the newer sets. Let me show you a newer instruction booklet. So that's how you know it's classic. It's old. It's vintage. Compared to the newer stuff. So the newer stuff, the instruction booklet does have information on it. It does have information. When was it in service? The place of origin, all this other stuff. This is an older instruction booklet. and it does not have. Mega sets are not affordable. Example, Mega COD sets were not cheap. Yeah, they were. They were cheap. Maybe not now anymore because they're long retired. They went up in price. For like 12 bucks, you can get like a fire team, like a couple figures. Back in the day, I'm sure they're pricey now. Well, okay. So when was the M1 Abram from Mega made? I'm guessing that it's from 2014. How old is that? It's no longer scalper prices. It's just expensive just because it's expensive. You can't get it. I really would. I was never interested in that Abrams just because of the color. I don't know that color like dark sand. When they do have that light sand color, or they could just use. They could use this color, so they went with this color for reference. I do have a color booklet. They went with this color for the Abrams. I did not like it. They should have made it this color, that's what it should be, sand color. So I was never interested in that Abrams. Now I'm less interested. I look at the price. I'm like, yeah, no, I'll pass. Plus, there's more accurate Abrams from other companies. All right. And I don't think any exclusive that set, do they? It's from 2014, so they still had like generic figures. I told myself I'd buy the Beatles set if they weren't below 40. It's 45 right now. The Witcher set is now below 50 as well. It's a game. How low can they get before you lose a chance? Oh, hey. So how much that pounds is that in USD? That way I understand. My dumb American mind can understand. So how much is 40 pounds in USD? Where is the cannon piece? Oh, this one's already. That's why I got confused. It's already come together. About 50 to. That's actually 50 bucks. That's actually. I would pay 50 bucks actually. How many pieces come with that? Like 800? The Beatles set? I can't even find that anywhere here, so. But the thing is, I would not assemble it. But if you think about it, it's 50 bucks, so you just have 4 bodies essentially. I just want the bodies. 40 bucks or 50 is still a lot. That'd be $10 each. Or like $15 each, I guess. Cuz you don't care about the set. I don't care about the stage. I could repurpose those lights for something else. But I don't know why Mega made the Beatles. It doesn't make sense. Who is requesting this? Whose idea was it? Was it you, Dafter Things? Did you request for a Beatles set? Can I be your fourth subscriber? Arnold Dre Deraney. I don't really do what's it called, sub for subs. If you got stop motion and you want me to see it, I will see it. And if I think it's good, I will be a subscriber. You don't even have to know. You don't even have to tell me. I think it was more aimed for the collector market, and the Beatles have quite a following. Yeah, they have quite the following, but they're probably either old or dead. Those diehard fans that you see screaming, "Oh my god, oh my god," the chicks that were screaming that you see on the things, they're probably dead. They're probably dead. So are they trying to sell to old ladies? Is that the graphic? What are they seeing on the charts that I'm not seeing? Are they trying to go for the old ladies? You know, trying to get their money? They're just always a few years too late. 40 years too late. If they had made that product like in the hype of the Beatles, or at least even in the 70s, it insta sale. If they had made it cheaper, maybe they would have gotten more sales. But $80 to get, even if it has lights, I think that's pretty neat. You know, I will not debate that. It's kind of cool, but is it cool enough for me to spend money on it? No. I think it's more of shelf art. A lot of these are some Lego sets. Yeah, but that doesn't make the money. What makes the money is repeat buyers. So let me tell you, for example, army building. Anything with army building, you're gonna sell a lot of the same product over and over. That shelf space, that one person is gonna buy it once, maybe, put it in a corner, and then never look at it again. And then maybe you have some weird, you have a couple guys that buy it just to get the parts, right? Because you get a big bulk of parts for a decent price. You will find those people, but that's a rare niche. And then if the color is kind of a rare, but it's where you make the real money is making something that's army building that you're able to sell multiples of to the same customer. The sets with the Marines probably do much better than the actual Spartans. People are like, I don't want any more Spartans. I already have too many of them. I don't know what's the deal with Mega. I tell you they're allergic to money, but nobody wants to believe me. Yeah, I was surprised the Squid Game set wasn't a mix of players and guard figures. Yes, they could have had a potential to maybe sell extras or sell multiple copies, because they're like, oh, I want a couple more of those, right? Because army building, I'll buy another one, but not at 130. So they could have put it maybe $60. Put a make a small little diorama that's presentable, and then a couple figures, maybe like 4 figures or something, just to give you something to be able to purchase multiples of. And then you would see the pre-order numbers go up. I don't know how it's going to do, but I can tell you it's probably going to flop. And Mega's going to take another L. And not L as in Lego. Okay. What have I done? Oh, okay. Can Mega just stop taking L's for like 2 seconds? I really do want Mega to succeed, but they're not taking the right steps. You're just watching like that, like a cousin or something of you being like a crackhead, and then just doing the wrong things in life. Not gonna lead to success. But you can't do anything about it. That's what Mega is right now. A lost child. Keep hold of your Mega stuff. 30 years time, it'll be a type of thing people will still look at to buy again. If that's the sort of marker, it still exists. Yeah, you're right. They will go up just because, I don't know, Mega's just... The glory days are gone, guys. I'm sorry. I honestly believe the same people that made Mega are not involved anymore. Maybe they got laid off or something. And whatever we have is what we got. Oh, I put it the wrong way. Darn it. Where is the extractor? Where's the brick extractor? I had one here. Oh, there it is. I got my little alligator brick extractor. There you go. My handy dandy. Oh, I did it on the wrong one. Anyone thinks Pokemon Lego will suffer worse? Do you think... Are you referring to actual Pokemon Lego or Mega Bloks or Mega Constructs Pokemon? I think Lego Pokemon is... it's going to get a lot of sales just because of the name. Just because of the names. Lego has so many diehard fans. They could literally give them poop and then they'll still take it. They'll still buy it at full premium price. It must be really bad in order for them to hold off and buy it at buy it at discount. Cool piece remover. Yeah, it's from the slum. That's the Chinese one. Slumbon, Slumban, or Slumbon. These things used to be so terrible. I have the really old sets, or I had one of them, and then I was turned off. It was falling apart. It was falling apart, and after that, no more. But then I ordered one recently. It's like looks like they upped their quality. It's another company that makes military sets, so that's kind of what I'm interested in. I hope they're just stalling until brick shop opening, but I guess we'll find out. My money is that they're stalling only for us to be disappointed. That's what's guaranteed. We're gonna get disappointed. They're gonna show us Hot Wheels, Barbie, and like some other stuff that we don't really care about. I like Hot Wheels, but the Hot Wheels they make are not a size these figures will be able to fit in. They are 1/18 scale. What even fits with 1/18 scale? That's like a rare, that's not a common size. You can't even use it for 1/12 scale. You can't even pair it up with anything. Those are shelf piece, shelf. Those are shelf parts or shelf sets, I guess. But those don't really sell. Every time I see Hot Wheels, it's always on sale. Nobody's buying it. Is there a difference? Nope. Every time I see Hot Wheels move, it's because it went on sale. It wasn't because it sold on its own. It was on a sale and it was low enough that somebody bought it. That's not a winning strategy, guys. Come on, guys. That's not a winning strategy. But overpriced sets from Lego, even now, Star Wars Battle Packs. Yeah, Lego's overpriced as hell. But they're able to do that because they will still get enough sales. The stores will still buy it for that price, even if it does. And the stores can't even put it on sale unless Lego has that much control. It's got a chokehold over. It's got Target and Walmart by the balls. Stuff doesn't go on sale for Lego unless Lego says it can go. For Mega, you're on your own. You're on your own, retailers. Figure it out. So that gives no incentive for retailers to buy from Mega, and also when you're doing a deal, right? You want to have leverage. Mattel really has no leverage. They do make smaller Hot Wheel cars, but they come on their own figures and they are smaller than Halo car figures. Okay, so they do make smaller. I've seen those. Those are basically worthless. They are even smaller than 1/35 scale. So you're going way higher or way lower. They don't even fit you can't even fit normal figures in there. I mean, unless you're trying to make little golf carts, Hot Wheels golf carts. All right, next, flip it over. Oh, I made a mistake. Again, I will need to deploy the brick extractor. There we go. I fixed my mistake. Again, I messed up again. I do hope that I do wish Mega good luck, or whatever's left of Mega, because it's gonna be turned into Mattel. Brick Shop is gonna get absorbed. They're basically monkey branching, so I think Mega is done for. It's gonna just be absorbed into Mattel Brick Shop. They may or may not keep the same people from Mega, but Mega is pretty much just gonna get absorbed, and we can bet on that. That's a safe bet. Why have two companies if you got to think about it, strategic, money wise. Why business? Think, put your business hats on and think about it. Why would you have two companies that do basically kind of the same niche when you can just consolidate them both in the same company? Okay, Canon time. I think Daniel David David Daniel. There's two. There's actually two guys with that name, but they're vice versa. Daniel David Productions. David Daniel. David Daniel Productions posted. He commented a lot in my channel. That's how I was able to find him. One has the green image, and then the other one has the brown profile picture. Oh no, brick is cracked. I need you. Need you again. To be honest, I'll still Lego Speed Champions because of the new pink car. I do have lots of Speed Champions. I haven't recently bought any, but if it's got classic cars, I will be on there. I that's the only sets from Lego that I bought. It's like all the classic looking cars, so like Dodge Charger, anything that looks classic American, I will buy that. Recently, they've just been doing Formula Ones and like exotic cars. I don't give a I don't care about. I don't care. That's not for me. Those aren't cars you're gonna see on the street. Like if you're making a city or like a time that's based on a time period, you're not gonna see a Ferrari. Or like you're in a rural area, you're not gonna see a Ferrari in rural area or like a farm or something. Doesn't make sense. If they make more regular looking cars, I would buy more from Speed Champions. But it seems like they're making some Formula One cars or whatever. I'm not interested in that. All right, I seem to be missing a piece. This may be the piece that he was talking about. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess I'm not missing it. So this is the Canon. Okay, so it does have space so you can put it forward. Oh, I guess not. I guess it's stuck. Well, that's where it's going to be then. When are they going to make clapped out Honda Civic? Yes, a Honda Civic. I'll buy that. if Lego Speed Champions makes a Honda Civic, that is a car that you would see on the street. I will buy that. I would buy that. Oh, that's what that was. This was for the machine gun. No wonders. Okay, so All right. So that piece was backwards for some reason. I have spare parts for some reason. Maybe they were supposed to go here. Maybe. Good enough. Shoot. Oh, maybe that piece was there for a reason. No, I have to take it off. I messed up the cannon. I gotta be careful with taking this off. Oh, I guess that's good enough. Okay, so moment of truth. Will it fit Mega? Well, there's no interior seats, so you can't fit a guy in there. I have no idea. There's probably supposed to be a hatch here, but I mean, I guess it fits. I guess it fits. Can it fit Mega? Kind of, yeah. All right, let's compare it to the Kobe Sherman. Wow, it's bigger. Oh, that's because this is this must be a more recent set. It's basically the same thing, except this is wider. The wheels seem to be the same. It's like one stud wider on each side. You know what? Let's swap this out. See how it looks. That is a chunky boy. That is a chunky boy. Big head cheat code right here. Big head cheat code. How did you find about Daniel again? You asked me. He commented a lot on my channel. That's how I was able to find him. Chunky boy. Small head is a shrunken head. Small head, big body. Well, I mean, that is old set, so that's kind of to be expected. You like Legos too? Me too. Whenever they make sets that I'm interested in, I do like Lego. I just recently haven't been interested. All right, they don't really make tanks, so I don't know. All right, it looks actually really good. I like it. I'll definitely include this for stop motion. There we go. The M10 Wolverine complete. It does fit Mega and it fits whatever these guys. No problem. It also comes with a big round, but I don't think that even fits in there. Oh yeah, it does. It does actually fit. Crazy. Well, there's a reason they call this a tank destroyer. It's launching this thing compared to the body of the tank. That's gonna be huge. Boom. And this set came with a grease gun, so I'm actually use this. Thank you everybody for my Wi-Fi kept crashing, so I didn't think it went through. No, it could be my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is always bad. I like how they covered the studs. Yeah, I wish Lego did that more, but I don't think they will. And the price will go up. Most importantly, I don't care about Lego. All the stuff that they make is not really interesting to me. I really like Kobe. If they make something that's kind of tanks, but it's generic, I'll probably get that. Right now, they've been doing I've been seeing is like a bunch of specific stuff, like very niche. I haven't really been interested in that, but if they make a half track or like another Sherman, I'm sure they already sold a lot of Shermans. They'll probably won't make another one for a while. But anything generic and that I can pretty much use, because this I can use, this I can use, that I can use, because it was all throughout the war. This was 1942, I think. So there was probably a couple of these. There were 6,000 Wolverines made. So it's a tank destroyer. Wherever there was a tank destroying unit, I can pretty much add this. That's what it is. No, because Legos no military sets, which that's fine. They just won't have my money. That's it. Who cares? Lego probably has more money from other guys, so it doesn't matter. That's good for them, but not my money. No, Lego doesn't want any modern war. That's why Star Wars is okay because it's fictional, but nothing that's real war. So you'll never get like the Sherman or whatever, because that's a war. And you won't get realistic looking guns either, because that could be used as war. That's why for a long time they didn't have any gray bricks, because they didn't want those to be used to make tanks, if I heard correctly, or no war. They didn't want any gray pieces. I think the only sets that had gray were like Star Wars. The mouse. How often was the mouse used, and what time in the war was it deployed? Because I need to also pay attention to when was it deployed. The Tiger, towards the end of the war, was pretty common. Panzer IV and Panzer III. Towards Panzer II, not so much. At that time, they had been, during D-Day, there was only a few of them because they already been outclassed. So Tiger would be common, and Panzer IV maybe. Panzer IV was the most manufactured. Maybe not most deployed or most used, but it was the most manufactured. Once the factory building, it got attacked. Oh, so the mouse, the mouse was being produced and then it got bombed. Okay, got it. Oh, the creator's friend died in the war, so he didn't want anything war involved. So that's probably World War II. If they were in a factory, and this is Europe, that means it's World War II. So fat chance we're getting any World War II stuff if they're still sticking to that doctrine. Hey, this is which? This is a tank division, armor division. That logo right there. Technically, the Germans blew it up to avoid capture. It was an oversized artillery tank. That makes sense, but I would like to use that, right? If it made sense for me to use it. Oh, the mouse. Is that the one with no turret? Correct me if I'm wrong. It's the one that's just like it looks kind of like this, but it just has a turret sticking out of it. Was that the mouse? Or am I thinking of something else? I don't want to get it wrong. I'm trying to think of what it was. I'm not familiar with it, so but I'm sure you're more familiar with it, so you can straighten this out. Anyways, we at least have somebody in Poland, Kobe, aka Kobe, that does this niche, and Lego cannot compete with it because Lego doesn't even make tanks. So it's a freebie for Kobe. They can still make Legos, but technically these are Legos, but they're not Lego. So they can make, and it's a niche that is pretty much safe. They're the only ones that can make tanks. Mega could have kept going, but I don't know what they did. They're like, no more tanks. I don't know if they're trying to do the Lego doctrine over here, not doing any war. No, I think of the tank on drugs that slow as hell and with an oversized gun. Oh, okay, no, it was a massive tank that never saw combat. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna get something that I'm not gonna be able to use. That if I use a mouse and people see it, it's like, hey, that was never deployed. There's always gonna be that one person. It's like, oh, that's a fictional. It was never deployed. So now I'm using something that was never in combat, and then I'm gonna get corrected. No, man, you guys are setting me up for failure. Anyways, we got a package from China. China. So I ordered a bunch of college, some stuff before the prices start going up. You know, tariffs and all. I got this from K11 Mall. You guys probably know him, or whoever he is. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. He is the best China wholesale resellers or whatever. That's the homie right there. Yeah, I asked for 10 bodies. And I had to email him. Hey, I told him if you got 10 bodies, I'll buy them. And then he made a VIP sale for me. 10 bodies, the specific color that I'm looking for is kind of annoying to get. It's not a rare piece or color, but it is hard to get it in bulk. Luckily, he had him. Let's see what we got. Yay, package, unboxing. Okay, here's our... let's see what we got. Surprise, surprise, what do we got? Okay. What is this? So he just shoved everything in this package. I ordered a couple stuff. Okay, so we got some piss colored Cortanas. I will be painting those. I now have bodies to sacrifice. Yes! I got the 10 bodies. I don't think I ordered this. Gift for you. K11 Mall. Man, you the homie. He gave me just a random figure. That's cool. And we got piss color Cortana. I think these were like $4, or I think the whole thing. Okay, this is what I wanted. So it comes with a blue piece. So this is what I'm gonna be doing. I will use some sort of polish or whatever to get rid of the... I just want the blue color. Then swap out the hands. And then paint the face. And we will have our female vault dweller. There we go. This should fit. Huh. Yeah. There we go. Swap this. I guess I could just keep this. Just swap out the legs. There we go. So there we go. That's our female vault dweller. I just got to remove this blue color and then paint the yellow stripe. I'll paint a yellow stripe. I'll be careful. Yeah, because that's the same blue. This is indeed the same blue. I could even maybe change the legs. I don't know where else to get this part in blue. That's another thing. Aside from this, so now I wish Mega made more of these, and then I'll be painting the face. I'll spray paint. I'll spray paint the face to get the even color. The skin color will be even, and then I'll paint the hair with the brush, and then put a primer. I mean, I'll put something to protect the color. Okay, it looks like I cannot just put a female body onto a male body. It does not. The male body is a little bit bigger. But now I have spare parts to make a female vault dweller. So I will be painting this. So that one will be over there. I will also paint these because now I got extra female. This is a piss color Cortana. These got to be so super cheap. I guess I could keep this guy. Man, Mega needs to make more Fallout figures. Come on, Mega. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this Cortana into a vault dweller. Yeah. And I got 3 chances to do it. I can screw it up 3 times because I don't really care about this Cortana. Or actually probably just keep one that doesn't look defective. Probably just keep this one. Yeah, because this one has the eyebrow all sticking out. The eyebrow's different. Sometimes the reason they send these is this one's gotta be used. That one's got messed up. The head's kind of messed up. All right, you will be the guinea pig. Hell, I could probably even keep these legs and I'll just paint the legs brown. I can make the boots, so I can even keep these legs. Don't worry, guys. Let me cook. And here we go. This is what I wanted. These things are hard to get. I saw this set. I'm like, that's the color I need. That's basically this color, by the way, guys. It's called, the Mega calls this teak brown. It's just tan. So I got a bunch of these guys. So I'm gonna have a bunch of guys with brown hands. A little bit darker than mine. Oh, what do I use for paint sealant? I'll use I got multiple things. I do have varnish. I'll use varnish for like more delicate stuff, and then for like larger things like a vehicle. Something like this vehicle. See how I scratch it and I can't scratch it? I'll use lacquer. You have to be super careful with this stuff because it does have acetone as one of the ingredients, and acetone breaks down. Lacquer is very strong. Lacquer is stronger than varnish. It's very resistant to scratches. That's just me trying to scratch and I can't. You can hear the noise. I'm not able to penetrate. If it was just regular paint, my nail is sharp enough to just peel it off. This stuff is pretty strong, but you have to be super careful when you spray this. If not, it starts peeling. And you have to make sure the surface is complete. If you're going to put it on top of plastic, you have to make sure the surface is completely painted and there is no cracks in that paint. Because if this goes through and it has acrylic, it will mess it up. So you have to be super careful. So I think varnish is much better if you're just doing for like something like this. And if you got hard, this is kind of the rubbery material. I think this varnish would be okay. If you got something that's hard, that is able to be sprayed, like or the arbiter's armor. That's why I use lacquer, but I use very small amount. Where's the arbiter that I painted? Since I use them for stop motion, I need to make them strong and durable, so I don't accidentally scratch it off. Where are you, arbiter? There you are. RB. Yeah, Mod Podge, it does wear off for a while animating. That you need to add some sort of protective layer in order to prevent the peeling, the accidental peeling. See, I try to scratch it, not gonna happen. I won't accidentally scratch it. Don't if it will if you stab it with like a knife or something, yeah, it will come off. Like if I scratch it with a knife, and that's all paint. If you use an X-Acto knife and you try to rip off the paint, you will do that. But you don't want your fingers just you using it, playing around with it, scratching it off. That's very unfortunate. Okay, so it looks like we got these parts, plenty of gray parts. I don't care about the heads. So if anybody wants the heads, if anybody wants the heads, you murdered the minion. Yes, I did. He was used for a good purpose. And then I got an extra figure. Brown boots. I'll take that. I'll take the brown boots. Brown boots, I'll take those. Hell yeah, I'll take the brown boots. All these have brown boots. So I can, hey guys, guys, I can pretty much make more U.S. Navy officer. Oh, the arbiter, RB fell down. No. RB fell down in the concrete and no scratches. Aside from that paint. Aside from the yellow from the minion hands. Looks like it loosened it from the impact. But the paint, nothing happened to the paint, even though it fell in the concrete. All right, I'll put RB away. This is Halo 2 version, RB. The Halo 2 had no mandible armor, which that's one thing Mega got wrong. I corrected that. The other good thing about K-Mall is the selection of heads. Superb for cities, different characters. Yes, correct. I have a whole, like, this stuff, having these extra bodies, these extra Cortanas will come in handy. I like this head mold. It's decent. I don't like the paint application. I will change that. Now I have stuff to experiment with. The more bodies and stuff I have, look at this. This is all messed up. I'm gonna paint this. I do have, I think, paint remover, but I have to be careful not destroying the plastic. I don't care about these legs. Hey, more hands. Hands are hard to come by, so that'll be useful. And hey, one of these. I don't think I've had this. It's now added to my collection. I'll give it to the zombie. Zombie body. Yes. Now I can make a whole... Oh, you guys want to know how I made this? This is just a Johnson head. It's just that. I had to rip it out, guys. That was so annoying. I had to use the exact... Because this doesn't come off. It's glued on. So I had to be super careful. Let me show you the inside of the hat, actually. I put sealant and lacquer on. I put varnish. This one has varnish, so it's not as tough as lacquer. But it'll get the job done. As you can see, I had to kind of dig it out. So there's like a lot of scratch marks. So it used to be white. And I looked at the movies and then the reference material. This is what they should be looking like. This is the Navy officer. Because I need a captain for this. a captain or admiral or whatever for the ships, for the boat. What was it? The USS Pennsylvania. I got to make one of those. I bought a couple of these. I think I have 4 of these in total, so I could make another officer safe. I think I swapped out the head. This used to be him. Wait, I have a random guy actually. Do I have a Johnson around here somewhere? I didn't throw away the head. I don't know where I put the Johnson. The extra Johnson. I guess I lost the extra Johnson I had somewhere around here. I wish Mega didn't glue it, so I could use a Johnson head for pop and swap, but that's another one? Yeah, I got a couple of these now. And then I have one unopened. These are all for me to make customs. Oh, well, I guess Johnson is lost. I lost you. No, you know what? He's probably in this. Johnson is probably in the pile. Ah, there he is. There he is. This is what happened to poor Johnson. He knows what the ladies like. Oh, this is a different guy. No. There's Johnson, the mustache. There it is. Look what happened to his head. Look what happened to Johnson's head. I think he does look cool. Let me pop and swap. He'd be cool as a Marine. He'd be cool as a Marine over here. It had to be like a Vietnam War Marine, but he'd be looking cool. There we go. Looking pretty good, except for the hands are a different color, but you get the point. I just got to make sure that the helmet doesn't come off. So the purpose I got these is to basically make 29th Division Army. That's it. Basically, the formula is green legs, or khaki green, whatever Mega calls this. Little piece right here. But that's not important. That's not really important. But this is the combo. This is what I see in the movies. And this doesn't really matter. This could be any color. And then you have your little 29th Division. Where is the guy over here? Some of these guys have the patch. Like this one I drew the patch, so it's like a blue and white. Blue and white patch. So these are going to be used for my D-Day animation. That's why I needed to get a whole bunch of these. Well, anyways, thank you for joining me. I think that'll be all for today. What's up, dude? What's past victims? See, got a couple of customs I made. Marines. Mega doesn't make these, so I had to make them. But these are materials I use, basically. I get them in a whole bunch. Well, anyways, thank you so much. The whole purpose of this was to build the Wolverine. Tank Destroyer. Hey, what's up, Viva La Hunt? Eric the Booster, your channel got terminated? Oh, that's sad. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, at least I know that's your channel. Yes, that's what this is. So the ones in Saving Private Ryan is gonna be this color. But technically it's supposed to be green, but because of the lighting and all this stuff, it ends up looking kind of tannish. But in reality, it's supposed to be sage green number. What's it? Shade. It. Okay. Anyways, thanks everybody. Copyright strike on your videos. Who? That is. That's unfortunate, buddy. Man, that sucks. All right. On a sad note, anyways, I have to go now. Thank you, everybody. Cheers. Yes, cheers. Thank you, everybody, for dropping by. I'll be tagging out. See you guys later. See you next time.